Ian Fleming was born May 28th, 1908, or a little over 112 years ago. In fact, just a few days beyond what would have been the 112th birthday of Ian Fleming. And of course, he created an amazing character in James Bond and chronicled the stories of this character in multiple novels, I believe 16 total books, which he licensed to various studios for radio plays and eventually theatrical release. He had a life that was reflected in the character of James Bond through his experiences and the locales that he was given the opportunity to travel to and explore. And those experiences translate into some of the best fictional spy novels that you'll ever read. But today we're going to speak about the movie Bond 25, No Time to Die, I guess is the title of this film. And I can tell you that I will have no time to go to see it.
Ladies and gentlemen, hiss and foes, welcome to the Culture Casino!
As a huge Bond fan, since I was a very young child, I have seen every Bond film. As you can see here, I own the entire collection of movies. I own the entire collection of written works by Ian Fleming as well. And this character was incredibly important to me. Finding that the studio that's involved in this, MGM, has ended its distribution partnership with Fox, and finding that pushing the date from April to November because of the global pandemic, this film may get pushed once again into 2021. Finding a release date for a film is incredibly difficult. And that's, again, just the first problem here. Right now, AMC theaters and Universal are having difficulties reconciling the fact that Universal released a film digitally that was slated to go into theaters. This impasse exists today. No Time to Die, or Bond 25, would suffer greatly from a digital release. First and foremost, a handful of people would purchase this and give honest reviews. Of course, you'll still have the shill review sites out there. But everybody will know everything about this film. Piracy will be on the rise like you've never seen if the theater model changes to all digital. Films that go straight to digital do not make the same amount of money as films that have the benefit of a theatrical release. Again, that's only the first problem. Pushing the release date back changes everything again, which includes marketing, the film budget, whether or not they continue to tinker with this film with rewrites and reshoots, which have been rumored to have been taking place already. So, anyway, we also get the news that a casting sheet was on offer on eBay, which details many of the shots in the film that kind of give away the story. It also seems to indicate that Bond could be portrayed as an absentee father. Of course, when you hire Phoebe Waller-Bridge to write anything, she's going to insert a bunch of political narrative into the story. which for a character like Bond, I predict this is going to be Star Trek Picard version of Bond, and it will be bad. But I don't know. I can't see going to this film now. I'm going to movies. When the theaters are opened up and we start to have movies being exhibited in theaters again, I'll be there. I know some of you will be too. Theaters likely will only be about 25% occupied because of social distancing requirements. I anticipate that the large majority of these theaters will be open when we get into November, especially. And that'll be the beginning of what would be a normal high time for the theaters as we move forward into the holidays here in the United States. But if what is available on this casting sheet, and I'm not going to give away any spoilers, this information is out there. In fact, one of the places you can get it is MI6HQ, which I recommend. They have a lot of good insight into all of the Bond properties. All of them. Everything that Ian wrote, everything that came afterwards, all of the movies, everything. And based on the casting sheet, we're going to see some elements of some other Ian Fleming novels that will be portrayed in this movie, or at least were shot for this movie. And again, that's the problem with the way these are done, is you don't know necessarily what's going to end up on the cutting room floor. We do know for sure that Leshawna Lynch is going to be a 00. Whether or not she ends up as 007 or starts as 007, we can only speculate. But I will not accept 007 as a female operator. I mean, there have been female 00s, I'm sure. I don't know, but I'm not willing to I'm not willing to accept it. I am done accepting complete transformations of my characters in my entertainment medium to service an agenda. I'm done with that. Anyway, largely, the concern around this film is going to be around its distribution, and I don't think this thing is coming out in November. I don't think we're going to see it until 2021, and I think they're going to have a hard time even putting it in because you have the larger studios. They already book the dates in advance. They don't necessarily put the same movie in the slot that they originally intended. Disney is in the process of doing this now, just shuffling everything into the future slots to try to keep their cycle going. But I don't know that MGM could put this movie into a comfortable 2021 slot. And on a national survey here in the States, they found that 73% of moviegoers would be willing to return to the theaters 6 months after the global pandemic is cleared. Now, we are nowhere close to that. So, I don't know. This movie could end up further delayed into 2021 and maybe even to the end of 2021. But I guess we'll see. Anyway, so some interesting news, I guess, or just information about what is happening with Bond, and some further confirmation that there will be a lot of agenda in this film. So take a couple moments, throw some comments below if you have questions or comments on what I found. Check out other people's videos. I know Mecha Random did a similar video about just the double shiny switch stuff that's going on there, is what she calls it. But take the time, if you like the video or the information, to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please do so, and make sure you hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for spending your time here today. I truly appreciate it. I really, really do. And take care of yourself. Take care of others. Support other independent creators because they could really use it, and many of them really do deserve it. Wash your hands. At least 20 seconds of washing your hands. Stay safe. And until next time, bye. Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.